Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. We're going to be looking at the energies of the week that is coming up, and I'm going to be using, well, a lot of autumn type decks, or at least they have that autumny sort of energy to them. At least I feel they do. Let's see what the energy is going to be like. We have a lunar eclipse at the end of the week with a full moon in Taurus. It's going to be asking us to look at things. It's going to be asking us to, it's actually going to be asking us to do a lot of the same of what we've been doing. To change things, to define things. Okay? And it's going to ask us to communicate those things clearly. And it might cause problem because the perception of one, and we've already had this discussion in the previous readings of this morning and I think yesterday, where your communication, I don't know, might come out as something different than what people think. You have the Wheel of Fortune that come out for the week. Ooh, okay. The Judgment card, not surprised there. And let's see what the third card is for the week, Pisces. The Hierophant. Okay. So, all of these are making me feel like they're going higher. Even these two, if you look at the figures, they're both like kind of elevating, right? You see her arms down but elevated, then you see her arms up, you know, going beyond. These two cards give me the feeling of somebody who is releasing themselves to follow their path, follow authentically what they want. It's a release. It really feels like a release. And the last card, the Hierophant in this deck, is truly magical because it's the steps towards spirituality, the steps towards higher knowing, the steps towards building like a new belief system for yourself, Pisces. Okay? So I really love the energy this week. There's some heavy feminine and a masculine. I don't know, I feel a lot of just this type of energy, like I'm good, okay? So whatever it starts out as, I don't know, I feel like you are being elevated. You're actually going higher, further. You are figuring out where you need to be and where you want to go. And you're definitely mastering, okay? Because we had the card of mastery, I think, this morning. This is definitely mastering this, okay? You're a master in your field right now, Pisces. So don't act like anything short of that. Sometimes you are the student. Well, I should say we are always the student, but sometimes you really are an expert at what you know. So we'll leave that there. All right, so what do I want to begin with? I would like to begin with the mood we are starting with this week. So let's start with the newest deck in my collection, or the second newest deck. The Leyuan Tarot. I'm going to put the guidebook in its destined place here. I have edged these cards in gold to match some of the gold on the back. It didn't come that way. Lucky that I like doing that. I listen to audiobooks and I edge cards. Now you know what I do on Saturday night, right? Alright, so We're going to look at you, what your energy is for the week. Oh, it came out right away. Ooh, transformation, death. There you go. So, like I said last week, death card came out a few times, but in reverse. Almost like it was being delayed a little bit. This week, no more delays. It's definitely coming in, and that's the way it feels. That's it. Okay, so this makes a lot of sense to me, okay? Because it's almost like the soul being released into something, into a transition. And I guess some people would call that death, but we have those situations happen to us while we are journeying here on earth. Many times that happens to us over the course of a lifetime, okay? So just one of those times is leaving the body. Entering the body is one of those times, leaving the body, but in between we have many, many death transitions of the old and beginning of the new. And I feel that. This is a cycle change, this is a release, and this is a higher mastery. It's almost like all of it coming together. So this is good. This is good. What else do I want? Do I want to put something here? Yeah, let's take the Avalon Magic, and let's put one of these with it. Reconnect to Mother Nature's world of plenty, and you shall receive a myriad of miracles. All right. So at the same time, it is talking about reconnecting to the planet. That makes sense as well, Pisces, because the planet is always ascending. If you want a quicker ascension, connect to nature. It is one of the best things that you can do. Now, what do I have here? It's almost like you have these dogs that are on the hunt. If I take this picture into consideration, they probably still do. They go on the hunt, dogs, for different prey. And you have a rabbit here who is a prey animal. So it almost feels like we are going on the hunt for rabbits. So we're definitely specifically hunting for something specific, okay? I'm going to use it as that, is that there's a definite goal here being pursued. Definitely. And, yeah. Yeah. I'll leave it at that because that's what it feels like. It feels like you are definitely single-mindedly pursuing something in particular. That's what's coming in. You are pursuing something definitely in particular. And the image, yeah, brought that in right away. So, yeah. All right. So let's see the block. I'm going to take the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms as another deck to be using this week. I'll put the guidebook to the side. The Eagle King. Here's the King of Swords coming in again. The big picture and angelic help. I love that. Okay. So, what's important, especially in the block, is to keep track of the big picture. Okay. When you're focusing on the hunt, you're pretty single-minded. But remember that there's a bigger thing at play here, right? Not just your life's goal. There's a big picture thing going on as well, a collective thing, let's call it that. There's a collective thing happening as well for you, Pisces. You have the number 12, which is 3. So it's, the 3 is the little, the 6 is the bigger, the 9 is the, you know, forever and all. So That's the way I always see 369. That's the way I interpret it. I'll always have right from the beginning. There's something really magical and special about it, Pisces. All right, so let's look at your ground and your crown, which should be interesting this week because it is, by the end of the week, we're going to be going in a full moon in Taurus. So we actually have a grounding energy coming in. I'm going to be using the Good Tarot. The ground, please, the ground. The Six of Fire. And it's a boat. It's ash. It's water and fire that's coming in for the ground. Very interesting. But it talks about success. And I feel that it's talking about our water energy, which is the sailboat, and as well the odd air balloon. You actually have the air energy. I'm feeling that it has all the other signs, all the other elements, my apologies, rather than the ground. And I think the ground is coming in to kind of put a check mark to it, okay? Because you have the hot air balloon for air, you have the boat for water, and the card itself is fire. So if you put all these together and then you add the grounding energy that's coming in, you have all four elements plus spirit coming in to spell the success of this journey. It's a completion, as they've been talking about even this morning with the world card, the completion card. You're coming to a point where things are going to be like you're getting to the end of the road when it comes to whatever you've been trying to manifest, whether it's to leave it behind or continue into it with a different perspective, or just let it go all together and start brand new. This is all coming to like a close, to a focus, to a point. Okay. And then we have the crown. What's your crown this week, Pisces? What's your crown? The Chariot. Number 7. Your momentum and drive to take it there. Your competence, your self-discipline. Your control over the situation. The determination, the energy, the direction, the movement. Okay? And you see that here. You see that with the wheel here. You see that with the release. So it is, I feel it's imperative for you to keep that movement going, and you feel it. You feel that pull of when you get bogged down with something these days that you're going, I can't stay stuck here. You want to keep this momentum going for sure. You want to focus, you want to hunt, you want to see everything and just kind of keep it going. I'm going to put this underneath here, the Chariot, okay? All right, so now we're going to go into the before and after, Pisces. And for this, I'm going to take the deck into the woods, which is a beautiful Lucy Cavendish deck. All right. Into the lonely woods. Okay. So the before, please. realizations. 5. You can even see it, okay? You see what's going on here. These are very dark decks, but first of all, you have this stag, okay? Showing the earth energy. I feel definitely there's going to be releases this week, okay? Just by the face, just by the sadness here, okay? I feel that there's a few things that are going to come to light, or there's a few things, because this is the past. There's a few things that came to light, absolutely, okay? And that's running what you're feeling right now. And from my energy, I feel that these things brought you sadness, okay, to come to the realization of these things. It's not easy. It's not easy realizing that something that you have to let go of has to be let go of, okay? This is in the past. This has already happened. Some of you have given up some stuff, have decided it had to go, right? It had to, you had to, I don't know, to see things. Because you had a time of aloneness, it writes here. You can come to moments of deep realization when you begin to understand so much more. And it said that you honored those moments. That you have moments of realization that are key to your entire life taking a different shape in the days to come. I'm not going to go further than that because we're going to look further at this as on the day of. But we're going to look at your after now. Ugh. My apologies, this is a very big deck, so it's a little harder to shuffle. Let's try it this way. Oh, okay. All right, so what's coming in? What did we lose? 42. It's so funny because you have 41, 42, and you guys saw me shuffle it a lot. What did we lose? Yeah. And I love the leaf pattern. Of course, I told you I was using my autumn decks. There it is. I think you're going to take a moment to reflect in the future of it, if it was worth it. And sometimes we like to do this to ourselves just because we're afraid we made the wrong decisions. But in this case, I think you're going to see that you've gained much more than you've lost. Okay? That you have that you're going to regain parts of yourself that maybe you had forgotten. Okay? That parts of yourself, you lost a lot in the past, but now you're recapturing what you lost as well. Okay? The sacred self, the aspects of your sacred self. Okay, so we're going to look at that. That's going to be a deep one. This one right here, that's going to be a deep one in the readings. So I would definitely check that out, the before and after. I'm getting all kinds of feels when it comes to these. All right, so this is my latest deck, absolutely. As of today, this is the one I received, and I did a flip through of this one. Let's look at how beautiful it is. It's even got the phases of the moons. It's the Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle. So, yeah. I love this one. All right. So this is going to be the part where how others see you and how you see yourself. And this is where I'm going to need the help of the Deviant Moon. I'm going to take the Deviant Moon Tarot as well for this section. Yep. I knew these were going to be together. Alright, Pisces, let's see. How others see you. Balance. Very nice. They see you as having balance. Let's see what the Deviant Moon has to say with it. Let's put two together here. Okay. Oh. The Knight of Wands. Yeah. We'll just hide the bugs, okay? We'll just remember that it's the Knight of Wands. We'll take into consideration that it is green for the Earth sign energies. The Knight of Wands is all about overcoming, okay? It's somebody who's looking for a challenge, somebody who's ambitious, who's very adventurous, okay, in the way that they're looking at things. So you're finding balance in the adventure of life. Most certainly. That's what they're saying. Or that's what they're thinking. They're thinking with all the things to overcome in life, you're doing it, you're making it look easy, okay? I'm really questioning taking this deck. All right, so how you see yourself, let's see. Nurture. Yeah, I feel that for you with the earth fire, the carpet, with the poochie being all like, you know, snug as a bug in a rug. Snug as a bug. It's funny. Okay. And you have the crow and the owl and everything here. I feel that you see yourself as finally nurturing that part of you that needed to be taken care of. Okay. Let's pull another for this one. Okay. Yeah. With the Nine of Swords coming in. So, I feel that right now you're nurturing yourself after going through some anxious moments. Some moments of feeling not so great, of being in the mine and being stuck in that anxiety type deal. Absolutely. So, both of these are showing having overcome something at one point, okay? They're showing that the others see you as finding balance after a time of trial and helping yourself that way. All right, Pisces. So, all we have left now is the outcome and your hopes and fears. So let's take from the Halloween Tarot. As we're getting to the end of this week, we get closer to Halloween, so I figured it'd be fun to use these. And It's very Rider-Waite Smith clone, so it should do just fine. All right, so your hopes and fears, Pisces. Let's take a look at these. Your hopes and fears. You have balance again, temperance. Absolutely. Your hopes and fears is that you are hoping to bring balance back in. Ah, yeah. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, right? You have balance here, you have balance here. That's the ultimate goal, right? To feel good in your skin, to bring balance back in your life. Yeah, and there we go. We have harmony here. You have the beautiful lovers. Okay, love always supports you and aligns with your true purpose, but I use it more even as the picture as I did with this one. I feel that the love, the support, you want to bring that harmony. You want to choose harmony. You want to choose something that will make your soul sing rather than hinder it. Of course you do, right? So that's your major goal for this week, to get back to that point. Let's pull for the outcome. The Page of Pumpkins. Okay. So you end with the master and the student. I love this. I love this for the end of the week. The outcome is that you are ultimately going to continue learning and mastering what you are trying to accomplish. I feel this energy coming through right up until the end of the year anyway, Pisces, okay? It's been that type of a year. A lot of learning, a lot of looking into, a lot of figuring out. And in the most wonderful way, okay? The clearings that you've been doing, they've been bringing in a lot of insight. And life-changing, altering things, especially with the Death card coming in, okay? It's showing you the things that you need to be looking at and focusing on. I love this. I love this. What other card do I want to bring in with this? Okay. Let's take from this one. Oh, now I'm just being brave. Oh, I saw one that was... The Queen of Pentacles was flipped over, but I'm not going to take her. But she has been showing up. She showed up last week as well. A lot. So... Queen of Pentacles wants to come out again. Okay. Okay, so what you have the Five of Cups, and you have this is the Eight of 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I thought that looked more like the 9, but it's actually the 8. You have, of course, this sigh, which is making me think of course, quickly going into transformation, okay? And the Queen of Pentacles is saying that you have the resources. The reason you have the resources is because you've gone through this Five of Pentacles shift. This is the stuff that you keep learning about that's helping you find the resources to go, okay? So that's how you speed up through your life, by getting there. Okay, so yeah, these are the cards for the week, my beautiful Pisces. We're going to be doing more in-depth deep dives into all of these, and I hope I get to see you then to look at all of these cards. Yeah, I'm at a loss a little bit because there's a few things that I'm feeling here that I'm gonna have to look at when we're day of, and it's just too much to unpack today. So I hope to see you next week. I hope that you can join me, and we can look at these individually and really go into it. I'm going to leave you with this, my beautiful Pisces. We're getting to the point in on the planet and in this time of the year where the veil becomes very thin. Not only because it's that time of the years and the planets and all of that align for this time of the year. It is something that the collective has put into practice for a long time, right? A belief shared is one that becomes reality. So everybody talks about the veil being thin at this time of year. So we kind of create that opportunity to be able to tap into people who have gone, to our guides. So I would wholeheartedly really work with that energy and use it to your benefit at this point in time. Okay? I'm going to let you go with this, my beautiful Pisces. I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and blessings. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you later. Bye for now.